Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear second students, today we will learn last topic of chapter number 12, charging and discharging a capacitor. Charging and discharging a capacitor, this topic is thoroughly understood by with the help of 4 circuit diagrams. You can see here a circuit diagram. As you know, in many electronic circuits consist of both resistances, this is resistance and capacitors. So such type of circuit is known as RC circuit, and when these components are connected in series, just like here, this is resistance and this is capacitor, both are connected in series, these are known as RC series circuit. As just written here, RC circuit. So this is the diagram of RC circuit. In this RC circuit, this is in resistance and there is a capacitor. This capacitor has two parallel metallic plates, so it is a parallel plate capacitor plus Q charge minus Q charge. This positive plate is connected with the positive terminal of the battery, while negative is connected with negative terminal of the battery. There are three terminals, number A, B and this S. In start, when this switch S is connected with the terminal A, right? When the switch S is set, you can say at terminal A, this RC circuit combination is connected to a battery of voltage V0, which starts charging the capacitor through the resistor R with the help of resistor R. So in simple words, you can say when this switch, this S terminal is connected with A terminal, then in this condition, this circuit behaves as charging a capacitor with the help of resistance R. And we know the capacitor takes time to become a charge, as charging is a time taken process. So the capacitor is not charged immediately. Rather, charge is built up slowly. Charge is built up, accumulate till to the equilibrium value, equilibrium position. Just like here, this is equilibrium position, this is also equilibrium position. So the formula at equilibrium is written as Q naught is equal to CV naught. So the growth of charges with time. So this is a graph between charges Q which build up with respect to time t. So this is the graph in between charges and time, right? So the growth of charges within time for different resistances is shown according to this graph at Q is equal to 0 at reference, when at both where both axis value is 0, when Q is 0 at t is 0 and increases gradually as time increase according to x axis and charges increase according to y axis, till they reach at equilibrium position where the value is written as Q naught is equal to CV naught. So remember it, at equilibrium the value of charges is written as Q is equal to CV. So at equilibrium position, Q is replaced by Q naught and V is replaced by V naught. The voltage V across capacitor at any instant can be obtained. We know the formula Q is equal to CV. So to calculate the value of this voltage, we can divide this Q with capacitance C by using this formula. This is an important graph. For short question, draw a graph for when the charges accumulate with respect to time. So draw this graph. How fast or how slow the capacitor is charging or discharging depends upon the product of the resistance R and the capacitance. Is important short question and important MCQ. On which factors charging the rate of charging and discharging depends? It depends upon the product of resistance R and the capacitance C used in the circuit. As we know, the unit of product of RC is that of time. Always remember RC is equal to T. So it means our unit of R's product of RC is equal to second, is 1 second. This is too much important MCQ, as this one is discussed in this example. Prove it. 1 ohm unit of resistance is ohm, while unit of capacitance is farad, and RC is equal to T, time is in second. So this is important MCQ, and this is also important your numerical. While figure 12.29a, this is your figure 12.29a, this figure. For discharging a capacitor, the terminal S is now connected with terminal B. As we have studied earlier, for charging a capacitor, this terminal S is connected with terminal A, and reverse process for discharging, this S is connected with this B, as you can see in this figure. So this is the diagram, this is a circuit diagram of discharging a capacitor, important diagram, and this is also MCQ. Figure 12.29a, according to your book, illustrate the discharging of capacitor through a resistor. In this figure, the S is set at a point B, so the charge Q on the left plate can flow anti-clockwise through the resistance and neutralize the charge minus Q on the right plate. Okay, in anti-clockwise, this is important MCQ. The graph in figure 12.29b show that the discharging begins at t is equal to 0 when Q is equal to C when V naught, and decreases gradually to 0. Smaller values of time constant RC leads to more rapid discharge. Smaller value of time constant RC. This is the product of resistance and capacitance. Its small values show rapid discharging. This is also MCQ. So when question come in your test, in your paper, draw the graph in between Q and T for discharging a capacitor. Then you can draw this graph. The small value of RC, this graph, this line show small values of RC, while this upper line show large values of RC. As we have agreed, the small value of RC show more rapid discharge. So this question may be asked in this way: draw the graph which leads to more rapid discharge. So you can draw this graph, and this is important example. The time constant of a series RC circuit, as I have told you in start, when resistor and capacitor are connected in series, this is also known as RC series circuit, RC circuit or RC series circuit. Is T is equal to RC as time is equal to product of resistance capacitance or equal to C. Resistance and capacitance is equal to second. Verify that an ohm times farad is equivalent to 1 second. This is also statement of MCQ. An ohm time farad is equivalent to second, ohm, farad, whatever. So its answer is second, as it is proved in here. So practice this diagram. This is also important and unseen long question. Charging and discharging a capacitor. In this topic, 4 circuit diagrams are too much important. 2 circuit diagrams and 2 graphs. So total 4 diagrams. So with the reference of these 4 diagrams, this topic is too much important according to long question.